According to Leonardo da Vinci, water is the driving force of all nature, and whoever owns the water, or more importantly, its senior water rights, holds the power. The town of Berthoud, Colorado was founded on water. A city that began in 1888 as a hub for agriculture and a pit stop for thirsty steam engine trains is growing. Water is central to the suburban developments and private farms that make up today's Berthoud, but water is much harder to get than it was 100 years ago. Farmer Ryan Dart owns a family-run organic farm on the outskirts of Berthoud. An original Colorado native, Dart fell in love with farming while living in Arkansas for 20 years. He brought his love for farming back to Colorado, and he says the biggest thing farming and nature teach you is
humility. You get constantly humbled by working outside and in union with nature. It just keeps you pretty small, feeling small, which is good.
But Dart isn't only at the mercy of nature, he's also at the mercy of Colorado's water infrastructure. He isn't first in line for water because he only has access to junior water rights.
We're very blessed, and I don't want to let the gratitude go unnoticed, but it's a challenge to have enough water for a property. Yeah.
It might not look like much, but this is how northern Colorado gets its water. This stream in northern Colorado's Water Conservatory's backyard is just a replica of the 250,000-mile-long water system that runs through Colorado's Front Range. It's called the Colorado Big Thompson Project, or CBT.
So what we do is we help to bring water from the west slope to the east slope where population growth has occurred for the history of the state of Colorado.
If you're a resident of northeastern Colorado, chances are your water can be traced back to Northern Water and the Big Thompson Project.
In Colorado, about 80% of our water falls on the west side of the Continental Divide, but 85% of the population lives on this side of the Continental Divide.
The Northern Water Board is in charge of setting and delivering Colorado Big Thompson Project water shares, which are equal to 328 gallons of water per square foot acre.
Those were signed up for in the 1940s and 50s, and over the course of the years, they've been transferred among people who live within our district. If you own a unit share in the Colorado Big Thompson Project, you can sell that to anyone else within the district. And then we deliver it to whoever is the current owner of it.
Originally $1.50 in 1940, these shares are being sold today for up to $55,000.
And Bertha is unique in that since we had such senior water rights, and since we've done really well, our engineer and our water attorney, our last few administrators have been really astute in acquiring water rights as they became available. Probably the main reason that we've doubled in size in 3 years is because we've been able to sell the water to developers.
Private water shares, buying and trading, has put water in the hands of developers, but taken it away from farmers.
If you look at the ownership right now, the ownership is such that only about 30% is owned by farmers and 70% is owned by cities and industries. And what they do is if they find that they have more water than they need over any given year, they'll lease it back to farmers. And that's how you get to the 50-50 instead of the 70-30 split.
Whether he's getting 50% or 30% of Berthoud's water, water access is an obstacle for Ryan's small organic farm.
Truth about farming, it might be hard, but it's like anything worth having. Might be faster, fetch more cash, but we ain't gonna spray that poison.
In general, the farm we're still trying to find a path to profitability without other means of income and doing the music and doing different things to help supplement, we definitely wouldn't be able to afford the water.
I'm off the rails and my wits in.
The spark that can inspire the change in the farm more than any other, fertilization or anything like that. We just need more water.
My wild side is starving. I'm too long in this factory. I'm out of gas.